They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my Yes, you said. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see the rhythm in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slump. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. There was designed fire for our babies to pass through in the day of our king's reign. I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, ass you to stop and ask you to prophets. My nigga serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the profits, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Nowhere is gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the props. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the props. Like we all come together. They say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the props. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the props. One step, I'm silent for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent. I got it. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no losses. Ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell them we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high. Got your baby pants through the fire. Ask you the prophets. That baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? If devil will failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
How much will Matt Van Epps cost you? He supports a plan to cut Social Security benefits, and he would double health insurance premiums, all to give
fuck what them bitches got to say. I'm a woman where's a nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a love fuck what them niggas got to say. I'm a woman where's a nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm strapped in a pistol. I get the order, be glad of this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, go through the baddest conditions. I don't fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like Batman, nigga. She know I'm a prophet, she glad to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit till I go make some business from scratch. She bitchin' a different breed of black man. We don't do the bad thing. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like, don't forget about my face. We standing up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. This was a rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we sold you. You can take that to the bank, we focus on how many times must we remind you? One body, one way, some records will never take up as a place. When the law with you ain't no up next, it's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world. I responded and called back. Oh Lord. And everything that they stole from us, fuck that shit. We want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on the command and general, your honor, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. That's why we unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better have the women, have the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't but the same. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't nigga with me. In the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Fucking Hispanic, Native American, Indian, we ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be precious hell, take a picture. And we professional with the scriptures. Play, we gon' script them, yeah, we some killers. These niggas tripping, they mind blown. Swear business, forgive me if I'm wrong. I think they pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide on. The slide that I know about is when I assemble the gun with the slide. For real, I get the order, you know that it's slow to see me and my niggas gon' die. Kill. The bigger the better for kingdom of heaven. You niggas get wet up by me cause I'm fed up. I rep UPK. My niggas won't let up. Got choppers, got nines, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight, but with me and my nigga like bitch and whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight, but with me and my nigga like them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on the command and general, your honor, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. See, they always ask us like, why y'all fuck with such and such? Why y'all won't come together with such and such? I be like, we unaffiliated with them. Understand me? Like, niggas be out here on some weirdo shit.
All right, Shalom, Israel. We are the Action Cast out of the 1 West 125th Street Hall, New York, under Commander Junior Hanna. This is Friday Night Launch Walker Dodge class, taught by Officer of 50 Kabashwan at Nashville School. So, as you've seen in the title, if you haven't seen the title, we're going to be doing the 10 Commandments, right? And of course, it's Launch Walker Dodge. So it's a must, but we do it in the Hebrew. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna bring this camera over here, and we're gonna start on this side, right? And that way we can see exactly what we're reading. So you get what I'm saying? So, let me see if I can slide this chair over. Yeah, that way you all can see it a little better. Right? Now, of course, we all know that the 10 Commandments will be found in Exodus, the 20th chapter. But to anybody who don't know where it says, go to the 20th chapter. But I will also tell you this. Yeah, the 10 Commandments sit there, but there's more commandments than just the 10 Commandments. You know what I'm saying? Those 10 Commandments are what you consider the basis of everything, the way you can be able to put into practice and be able to check the cameras out. See the cameras out. See something. See the camera out. So I can pull it up on my cellular real quick. I don't know. Since you might have to reset your phone, it's showing up on my cell. I just check like real quick just to be sure. I'm saying so. You're just gonna continue and see if the problem still arises on your phone. Sis, just let me know in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But what we starting off at is why y'all the bar. We're reading the first part of it, the first part of the 10 Commandments. So it is why y'all the bar. Now, the word Yadabar means speak. Most High in Christ. It's Most High in Christ. Okay, so it means the word why Yada, I mean, not why, but Yadabar means to speak, right? to speak or speak to, right? It can even be used in a past tense. You get what I'm saying? So and then we got why right here. Why means and. So when you say and why y'all the bar is and space, right? Alahayim could translate to angels, it could translate to God, it could translate to power, right? And that's all about context when you learn the Hebrew. Just like it's all about context when you read it. So by that being said, we're just gonna make sure we use the context and what it's in. Now it says and spake, but who was doing the speaking? Well, the angels ain't talk to the angels ain't give us commandments. The Most High did. So that means the context of this Elohim right here means God, right? So these two, well, this phrase right here, these two words will make up the phrase, and God, let me see, every horrible. Let me just keep loud too. Word will mean when God spake. When God spake. That's the first line, right? When God spake. Now, if you don't know, is what it is referring to, right? So by that being said, it's referring to something. It's like it's referring to a bird. That's what this often is. You're gonna see off a lot when you read, but let this, that's another time. But that really is just flat out what it is, black and white. So really, it probably won't even need another time. Now we already get who the Most High is speaking to, right? Based off what we know. Yeah, the bar means to speak, right? You know what I'm saying? Make sure. What's going on, difference? The sister said she to wild, most time cry. Yeah, right. So, you know what I'm saying? When God spake, why out of bar Alahayim means in God spake. Anytime you see that phrase. Now, we see the bar once again, which we know that means to speak. Now, when you use the word the bar and you have yum, because yum always make it them true, it turns speak into words, right? It says call how to yum, call how to bark, right? So this comma could be used once added this, it could turn how to bar you into all these words, right? Because like I said, we use young and you add young, making the bar plural, where it's not speakings, you know what I'm saying? It's not speakings, it's words. Because you speak a lot of words, we already get that the Lord spake. Now we already know the Lord ain't gonna say I spake twice. He's not gonna say that. This right here literally translates to look, call how to bar you literally translates to all these words. So right here we're gonna write all these words. All right. Well, That's when you add this, because Allah means lead. So really, call how to bar. Call how to bargain, call Allah. You know what I'm saying? Well, you would literally mean all these words, right? Even though, you know what I'm saying? Now, Lamar, if anybody don't know where Lamar, I'm back this up. Lamar is in action of thinking. So right here, we're gonna write saying. So when you read it out and you see why out of bar Allah hayam call her the bar you Allah Lamar is saying, and God spake all these words saying. That's literally what you're reading. All right. Now, what is the Most High saying? What we're gonna do is we're gonna pull out our Torah and we're gonna write in their line to see what it is that the Most High God is speaking unto us. Anytime the Most High is speaking unto you, He's giving you an order, a blessing, or flat out judgment. If the Lord is speaking and saying, He's telling you what is going to happen, He's telling you what's not what happens, or He's gonna tell you what's happening. Right? So we're gonna figure out what it is that He's speaking, what are these words that He's speaking, right? So I'm right. Let's take in line. I got my Torah right here on my phone, and all you gotta do is follow with me. If you may be into slavery, or you just weren't able to tune in and physically come to the class, no sweat, because we got it, right? So next line of the next verse will be, let's see, that's it. Yeah, Anayakias. No, Anakias. That make more sense. Yeah, you gotta read between the lines. Not. So, I'm gonna write Anakias. All right. I'm gonna write Anakias. Sluggy. Hayak. You know what I'm saying? Hayak. The next word will be Ashar. Now, what is Sluggy? What is here they go. What type of attack? You know, have to make it out. What type of attack? Right? No, they can even see how I look. You can see how they can angle or something. Well, you ought to be able to see that. There we go. Most ain't flash. All right. Now next in the Torah, we got Ma'aratazah. Okay. Next, we have Montazari. Now, if you don't know, well, if you don't know some of these words, we're just gonna break them down. That's what we're doing right now. But if there's any word that she sounds familiar with, it should be Montazari, right? It should be Montazari. It sounds similar to the English translation, actually. You know what I'm saying? So if you heard the word Mizraim, if you heard the word Mizraim in the Bible, it literally translates to Montazari in the Hebrew. And if you read in Hebrew, Montazari would translate to Mizraim, vice versa, right? And I just want to make sure they would get that part out of the way. You know what I'm saying? So we already by me, like I ain't wrote it out, but by me writing this out, you know what I'm saying, Montazari, you should already know that it's gonna be a speaking referring to either bondage, you get what I'm saying? Bondage, but really that's how it is. That's how it translates to bondage, slavery. That's all it is. Or Egypt, right? Egypt, which literally translates to bondage, slavery. So either way it goes, you see when Israel and Montazari, you're literally seeing the word slavery. And you know what I'm saying? If anybody tell you anything other than what we just talked to you just now, they're lying to you. Every single teacher in this very school, in the school of the UPK, will literally be able to break it down in a way. You know what I'm saying? We all got our unique ways, but we all think the exact same, and we all learn the exact same. Now, what don't cross a lot of people's mind when it comes to being in this school, taking it serious, teaching it, and then never straying away from it. Nobody ever thought, well, dang, if it was a lie, they would have been little. Cause y'all see how serious we be when we out here teaching what we teach. Yeah, we might joke around here and there, but we ain't joking around all the time because it's a serious work that we into. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to how to pull a lot of people away from the lie and talk to them, that's serious. If I'm teaching you something, and then I'm just hee ha 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 while I'm teaching it, you won't be able to take me serious. And if the men above me would have did the same, you wouldn't be able to take them seriously. For sure, I wouldn't even be here. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I can be able to teach you confidently is because I was taught the truth and nothing less. You know what I'm saying? If you learn a lie, of course you're gonna be uneasy. If you teach a lie, you're gonna be beyond uneasy. And why is it? Because you know you're lying. If you was anyone with to a lie detector test, you will stay calm, steady flow, that'll never beep off, ring off the nut. You know what I'm saying? But if you put anybody else that will tell you that everything that we teach and what I'm writing on this board is a false is false representation of truth, or it's a false truth, boy, that lie tends to be buzzed. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important to really pay attention to what we're teaching in this very school. Just like you, stumbling up on this class, you know what I'm saying? Just like you. Because now look at me, I'm teaching the whole class. I'm on the board with a marker, literally teaching something that I didn't even know prior to coming to here. You know what I'm saying? That is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So, again, in there, we just continue to break everything down, right? Hold on. I'm missing the word. I'm missing the word. I gotta rewrite that line real quick. Okay. So we already know you don't nobody know. Yahweh is the Lord, right? Right. And Shar means witch. Right. Montario means bondage. Because it's all about context. And this specific verse, Don, which is like to bondage, right? Now, why, right design. Our right design, I believe, translates the, the, my right design. Okay? My right design translates to link, right? So, we got the Lord, which we got the land, we got bondage. So now let's figure out what Anaki means. Right? No, has anybody know what Anya means? If you don't know, for time's sake, yeah, is the derivative of what not yeah, well, yeah. I use the word the derivative of the word Anya, right? Anya means I. So Anakia is just another way of saying I, right? But instead of it being I, it's saying I am, right? So I hear you right, I am, right? So we get I am the Lord. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write this and write this line between these two words. So Nakia Yahweh literally means I am the Lord. Right? Now, Alahayat, I will have to go to the strong and a big Bible, which is a good tool of use. So you all just work with me or walk with me. See, Blue Letter Bible. You're gonna go to Exodus 20 on the Blue Letter Bible. And you're gonna check out the Strong's, right? So we got I am the Lord. So and we got which. So let's see. Yeah. Make sure I didn't write that word out wrong. Mm, okay. Yeah. Translates to your God. So right here, and if you don't know the Blue Letter Bible or the Strong's is actually a good tool to be used, right? What does it say? So like you're out of one, can't see the right of the board. Let me see how to pull it back some. This is- You know what I'm saying? So we got unlike you, Yahweh is I am the Lord. Alahaya means your God. Bashar, which, right? So now we're gonna use the Blue Letter Bible. The Blue Letter Bible on my phone. I'm pretty sure y'all can't see it, but I want y'all to, just work with me. All right? Let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see. One second. Yeah, share it, maybe. Yeah, often with me. Let me see, share. Now this, that way you are be able to correctly use the charge. Enter the twin. Then we are in verse 2. So pull up my share screen real quick. Screen. Boom. Now, we go to tools. There we go. Over there. Now, we already got sharp. Wait, here. What the I don't have you. That what I want to be high or watching by. High or watching by. Um, while watching the drop. Huh? I be telling with them hard. Saying that I'm saying they know we're gonna teach them the Lord what the Lord gonna teach. Now this word right here, you'll click Strong's H3318, right? Then you scroll down. Call to it says to go, come out, or forth, depart. And they're gonna be used also as to cause to go or come out. or to be brought out, or to be brought out or forth, right? Now I got context. So when we coming over to the board, okay, like I'm strong, and this right here means to be brought out, right? So we brought out. We already know he's referring to somebody, right? He says your God, who is brought something. This right here translates to you mean to bring you forth out there, right? Well, what we're gonna do is, right? 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 So, I I should have saw the class I was teaching. You all how to use the Strongs. So that's my father should like you. But what we got from the Strongs is Anaki Yahweh means I am the Lord. Alahayat means your God. Ashar means which. And Hawaratazah Adak literally means brought you out. We get that Ma'aratazah means the land or earth. But in this context it's used as the land. Matazari means bondage for Egypt, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Egypt. I'm gonna have right here. Right. So now that I was in the linear Bible. All right. So we get to the next word. The next let me see if I can beat the Kim on it. That way you all know exactly what to look for if you actually on the Blue Letter Bible with me. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. So if you get the tab, type it in onto your phone, probably if you have a laptop, tablet, or whatever electronic device you have, it's just disposable, right? So when it go back over, and then you right on full screen, right? And taking out this one, simple split screen, you want to do again. Split screen, wait. I'm going to split screen. So, stop do it. Stop you on full screen that. The next word on the board is you have not seen it. That we haven't got it, so what I got your camera beam to is Mabaya, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna press that arrow. And also right here, Mabaya. All right. And how about Jeremy translate it to English, but I still want to show you all how to use the Blue Letter Bible. Now, And that's why it's another reason why you have to pay attention to when we teach the theory. Okay, you have to pay attention to it. That way you will be able to write down the translator using today's technology. You know what I'm saying? So, and this means house. Malayat, it means house. But dwelling habitation, shelter, segment on the side within, right? Or household affairs. Household, house became family or home, right? So, over here. So, now we got Montezarium, Mabaya. So, Montezarium, Mabaya would literally be house, Egypt. Right? Leave us with one last word. Like boxing. So what we're gonna do is go right back over to the strong or the blue letter Bible, the BLB, however you want to call it. And of course, on that arrow, and boom, I budge, love bondage, right? So, then we go back to Egypt, and then Mabaya, I budge. What I'm gonna do is draw. Oh, yeah, we're gonna draw. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do try some arrows. See what phrase follows 2 words. All right. So if you hear my voice, Mabaya, I budge. Will be house, bondage. All right. Of course, in the English, I was gonna translate to something different. So when you put it back up, so I'm saying. Sorry. What you all see what we came up with. See if it's a closer. Real quick. Okay, read it out. Anaki Yahweh Allah Ashar Hawarata Hawaratazata Ma Rataza Matazarium Mabaya Ibajim. I studied a little bit. Sometimes my handwriting is a little unsettling for my very own eyes. It's a lot. But that's beside the point. So he said when it translates to I am the Lord your God which brought you out of the land of Egypt, that was the bondage. Correct? It's your house bondage. It's the house bondage, right? So this scripture right here that we just broke down is clearly talking about when we were in captivity. We were sitting in Egypt. We was being treated poorly, no different than how we're being treated in America, right? And I don't know these words because I can't remember those times, but I know myself, including everybody else, we were there. We may not remember it, but we were there. But what I can tell you is what was going on back there is no different than what's going on in America. The only difference is technology. You know what I'm saying? The only difference is they got it to where we're pressing each other. You get what I'm saying? But the Lord, while He's telling us the Ten Commandments, He's telling us why He's giving us commandments. And He's giving us a reminder of why we should follow these very commandments that He's setting out, right? That is what is going on right here when He says, I am the Lord God. That is a reminder. I'm your Father. I'm the one who runs everything. Nobody runs nothing, no matter what they tell you. It says, which brought you out the land of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Because we was enslaved. But the Lord made sure that He showed that He's real and He used a brother to be able to get that done. The brother Moses, right? He showed them wonders. They didn't want to believe it because if they believed it from the jump, guess what they would have to do? Let us go. But we've always been special people. But for some reason, everybody's initial go-to when they get the Lord's children is slavery. You know what I'm saying? They special, we're special, but we can't be no more special than a slave. You know what I'm saying? And that's what was going on. They was doing they thing just, yeah, they shut down because I'm pretty sure they pretty much believed all of this really going on. They knew that there was some other stuff, but the Lord, the Lord got a sense of humor himself. He really had them thinking that they were magicians and all that, or they looked like sorcerers could do the same thing that Moses was doing. He was having Moses show. You know what I'm saying? He did that for a reason. That way, when he showed them something that they did, like, you can't deny it, and they try to do it, now they look goofy. It's gonna look like everything they ever did was false and fake. Now, what did that do? That turns not only our people into believing the Most High God, they also turn the heathens or our previous oppressors. You know what I'm saying? That the Most High God is real. I'm pretty sure a lot of them knew it ago. That the Most High was real, but thing is, of course, everybody's going to be in denial about something. Because when it comes to having the Lord's children or having the Lord's chosen in your possession, I'm like, I guess in their head, it just be like, oh, we can't get no better than this. I'm cool. I'm satisfied as long as I got all possession. But the Lord seemed different. So that's what's going on right here. It's a reason why He made sure that He wants to tell us a reminder of who He is and what He has done before giving us these commandments, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and end it on that. You know what I'm saying? Really, oh man, I don't want to end this for here. Let me get one more. Let me get one more line. Let me get one more. Let me get one more. Okay. I'm saying about the shot. Let's get verse 3 up here. Up here real quick. But yeah, I want going on, you know what I'm saying? See, a lot of people outside of the UPK, they talking about they love God and love and boom boom did that third. But the most high God got rid of slavery. But everybody outside the ISUPK for some reason wants us to be okay with modern day slavery. You know what I'm saying? That's something that we would never submit to in the UPK. And we teach people who are our people in specific to do the same. But we all know that ain't nobody gonna do it unless we show them how to do it. And I believe there is people out there that really wanna fight, the mental slavery. You know what I'm saying? I seen some content the other day. They was talking about how they know we're modern day slavery, but we gotta make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make the best of it. Who would make the best out of modern day slavery when we could come to this truth and we can run America down quicker than it's already going down? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, think school been growing. I mean, if y'all ain't paid attention while the school is growing, simultaneously America's economy is shifting downwards and downwards and more downwards. You get what I'm saying? That's because the Lord is finna do the same thing to America what he did back in Egypt. Just like we just read, he said, I am the Lord your God which brought you out of the land of Egypt. You get what I'm saying? And this is when we on the Ten Commandments, bro. This is when we giving us these commandments. These are literally the base. This is the base. I mean, not these base, but this is the base to what you need, the tools you need, or the base tools you need to be able to follow all non-statute commandments, right? So what we're gonna do is now I don't know, right? The verse beyond anybody who tune in late will come trump this at a later date. So Exodus chapter 20, verse 3, right? So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna pull out my Torah once more. We're gonna write this up here and we're gonna get right to it. All right. So verse 3 will literally be La'ah. Or it should be right in the English. It's in the Hebrew because you gotta hear myself right there too. La'ah. Right? La'ah, we all should know means no or not, right? The next word will be Yahweh, right? So we write Yah, what? But how it's gonna be pronounced, it is gonna be Yah, yeah. All right. Now, well, now I'm tripping. The rest gonna be your house. So I don't need to have me book you send me a Torah because the one that I downloaded via Google is garbage. But the fact is, on the Sabbath service, which everybody should be, I was able to catch myself while I was ahead. Right? No, I had it right. All right. Another gift from Sabbath service. Now you second guess yourself, but then if you second guess yourself, you're gonna really triple check yourself and make sure you're all the way accurate before you even really move. All right. So it'll be Yahaya and it'll be Lot. So Yahaya Lot. All right. So we write Lot and we write the cow right here. And we're gonna connect those two. So La'ah, Yahaya, Lot. All right. The next will be Alahaya. Now, Alahaya could translate to God, God's angel, or power, right? I'm telling you this for a reason because if you're in this class and you tuned in with me, I would love for you to walk through me as we break through. So like something I like you to walk through with me as we break it down to show everybody that we learn together instead of it's be a certain amount of people learning in the school. It should really be everybody learning in the school. You know what I'm saying? So we got cardio, my Torah. The next word should be al and ya. Mayu and ya. So Mayu means over or above, right? Over or above. So what I'm gonna do is make up the connector. R, young, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Laha, Yahaya, or Laaya, Yahaya Lak, Alahayim, Nakarium, Al Panya. We'll read that one more time. La'a, Yahaya, Alahayim, Nakarium, Al Panya. All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over to the Strongs. First, I will back arrow, up down to 2, verse 3. So the I, we all know means no, right? So what we try to figure out is what your higher lock mean, right? So your higher means shall have, and in the strong it gives you the other context because as we go further and further off to these scriptures, you're gonna see the same word, but they're gonna have different contexts, but they're gonna mean the same thing at the same time, right? So it means to be, become, come to pass, exist, happen, fall out. It can mean to be, to exist, be in existence, to abide, remain, continue, to stand, lie, be in, be at, be situated. You see, all of these words, that's what all the words that it could literally translate to. But our job is to work in the context, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna press our backspace. So we already know that it means shall have, and then it says in English, it says call means, or what lock means to lock you. Right. Alright, but it's not being strong. Yeah. Yeah, I already did. We put the camera back over. Yeah, so put it on. Put this. Pull this up right here. Yeah, that's how I want me to put it up. Switch them out as I go. Look like you can five stumbling block. Let me just full screen it. All right, so means no. Yeah, higher means shout have. All right, then you got lock. Right now, so thou shalt have no. And what I put right here. Shall have no. Right. So yeah, higher is a yeah, lock like higher lock means thou shalt have no, and then Alahayim basically translates to God, gods, or angels. In this context, it will translate to God. Alright. And translate to God. So now we can third. Before we move further, we're gonna have to get a card, right? So how do we get what card we will pull up our BLB or our blue letter dictionary, right? The cardum. If you don't know how to read to the Syrian, there's a quick run. Then right there's an I, right? Right there's an I. So this would be the word that we're looking at. It says other. It means other in English. Now in Strong's, this will also be able to tell us what other words that it translates to. And it's very short, very straightforward. So another, other, following, further, other, and different. Right? And say if they'll be on giving us other. So what we're gonna do is use the context because the Lord gave us the gift of having the brain to think. Right? So it's best to use that gift. So the party means other, right? So that means I'll put an asterisk by it so that you know that these two are what I'm using to make this phrase. So the higher of party means other gods. Now we need to figure out what Al and Yat mean, right? So what we're gonna do is pull up the blue letter dictionary once more, or the blue letter Bible. I don't know why I got a dictionary. Alright, so now we got I and Yat. Yat means oh, that's it and done. But Al can also translate to before. And it says it right here. Most High in Christ. That way we all know that Kabbash one is not lying to you. So what we do is go down once more and see the other words that translate to it. Upon, on the ground, according to, on account of, and that's on the very first one. And the second one, which still says the one upon, on the ground, on the face of, on account of. Two, above, beyond, over of excellence. Three, above and over. 4 up onto, over to, unto, in addition to, 5 over, on suspension or extension. 6 by adjoining, X, at, over, around. So I'm not gonna read all of them, but basically these are what they're gonna translate to. Now in this context, it's literally gonna say before, right? It's gonna say before. So right here we're gonna write before, just put this here right there. Then we're gonna go back to our BLB to get Upanyaya. So that before is gonna sit there temporarily, right? Hold on, press our back arrow. We're gonna say Panya. It says meat. Panya means meat. So we got Panya means eye. Panya means meat. Now, there's gonna be other cases where this is gonna translate to something different, right? Now it's gonna translate to face, faces, presence, person, face, once more, before and behind, toward, in front of, forward, formerly, with prep, in front of, before, to the front of, right? Those are other forms of context that would be shared in before you go off into breaking down the Bible in the Hebrew, right? So what we're gonna do is switch it back over to the screen and we'll use the context. So, like I said, go to the translation. Then we get the dial from Yah, because you see this dash is run on and disconnected. So people trying to before. So when you read La'ah, right? I don't know if y'all can hear me. Put in one chat if y'all can hear me before I read it out. Are you able to hear me? Put one in chat if you're able to hear me before I read it out. I see Khan in the chat, so they'll do. I was most high Christ, sis. I see that one, most high Christ. So now when you read out in the Hebrew, it's gonna be La'ah, Yahaya, Salak, La'ah, Yahaya Lak, Alahaya, Aquarium, Al Panya. La'ah, Yahaya Lak, Alahayim, Aquarium, Al Panya. One more time. La'ah, Yahaya Lak, Alahayim, Aquarium, Al Panya. And it will translate into the English. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. This will be what commandment? Can somebody please tell me which commandment this will be in the 10 Commandments? It's really a rhetorical question, but I still want to ask the question anyways. Most High Christ, the first commandment. All right. Now, what is the form of having another God? Does anybody know the form of having another God? If you give me an example. What is an example of having another God? Well, I got one. Having a little golden Buddha, what's it called? Cone burner, a golden Buddha cone burner sitting in your living room. You know what I'm saying? Cutting a bonsai tree for wisdom from Buddha. Exactly. Most High Christ, I'm gonna put that up there. Anything you submit yourself to, anything you shouldn't submit yourself to. Really, like to say anything you submit yourself to, right? Like said, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Now, do anybody know why the Most High is saying this? There's a reason why he's saying this. There's a very simple answer to it. Don't even think too hard. There's a reason why the Most High would tell you, don't have other gods before me. Take your time and check. Well, that's a good answer. It's not what I'm looking for, but that's a good answer. Well, it depends on how you use it, yeah. You trust. But for time's sake, the reason why the Most High God said you shouldn't have no other God before me, because the Most High God is the one who created everything. Why would you have another God if no other God created anything, not even you? You get what I'm saying? Why would you have another God if they don't give you blessings he do? Why would you have another God when he's been the only God to prove that he's the real deal, the real thing, the real power, the real above all? That is why he's telling you not to have any other God before me, because once you do that, you're literally showing him flat out, even though he's real, you just believe in what you personally want to believe in because that furthers your right to sin for whatever reason you're sinning. All you need is something to justify it. If you do not believe in the Most High God who made these miracles happen, right? Conscious is that baby what I'm saying. He's the only living God. That's why he said, you get what I'm saying? She'll save John, because I'm about to get long winded. Just to go ahead and say what sister put in the chat. And hey, she saved. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it on that. You get what I'm saying? And we're gonna come back to this. So this is gonna be part one. Then we're gonna you know what I'm saying, have a part two. And Lord allow us to get to the rest of it. And once we get through with the Ten Commandments, what I want to go back and do is I want to do Deuteronomy. But there's a chance I might just go back and just do Leviticus first. You know what I'm saying? So with that, we got an ISUPK started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Junior Honda. We've been established since 1969. Since 1969, we've been teaching the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian men, women, and children are the true chosen people of God. And we're teaching that through history and the Bible. We're teaching that through history with extensive research being done constantly, every day, every night, all over this school to show you who you really are according to the Bible. And we are not affiliated with any other wicked religion, that being fake Israelite groups. What we would be considered fake is people who are not in this very truth, because the Most High God will rather one body. He does not want to skip. Christ don't want to skip. God nor Christ wants to skip. Right? And by everybody having other Israelite groups, they're calling the schism, because the first Israelite group to ever pop out or to ever step foot into giving or step onto the ground and hit the ground running to teach the people who they are and bring them back, and also being able to follow every single law, statute, commandment was the ISUPK. That has been established in 1969. Anybody that came after 1969 will be considered a fake. There's a true body of Christ here. And the Lord has proven that he's been with us time after time. So that's why we say we're not affiliated with any fake Israelite group. We're not affiliated with any Israelite group. Just the ISUPK under Commander Junior High. It is not uncommanded, Junior Honor. It is not of the truth. We are not affiliated with Muslims. We're not affiliated with any Egyptology, Pan-Africanism, or anything of that nature. We're not affiliated with Ocean or none of that either. We're just the ISUBK, the Israelite School University of Technology. That, so long.